If you've been following our channel, it's probably no surprise to you, I love Conroe, Texas. It's my hometown, and there's a builder in a neighborhood that we're gonna be showing you today that's got brand new construction homes starting just over $300,000 with one of the lowest tax rates here in Conroe. But what I love about this neighborhood is its location. You're actually just 8 minutes away from all of the commercial shopping that I drive my golf cart to in my neighborhood. You got Dick's Sporting Goods, you got Home Goods for the ladies, you got Kroger. They're starting to have these awesome new neighborhoods with great homes, with great incentives at great prices. So we're gonna get you inside of this house in 1 second. But what I love about this location is you're also just a few minutes from downtown Conroe, which is being completely revitalized right now. Having grown up here, it is a totally different place with amazing housing options, and really it's just come to life. When you're in downtown Conroe, you've got breweries, you got food, you've got shopping, they've got wine nights, live music, and it really is just a lively, fun place to be. So if you're looking for that small town feel with those new amenities, I absolutely recommend exploring Conroe. Well, we are actually in a brand new neighborhood here today, and the builder that we're gonna be checking out is Long Lake. And I've sold with Long Lake before. We've got great relationships with the salespeople here, but they've got some really cool products starting at about 1,800 square feet on 45-foot lots, around 300,000, and going all the way up to the model that we're gonna go in, which is 4,000 square feet, and it's still right at $500,000. And they've always got great interest rate incentives going on. They're buying down rates right now. So we're gonna go in, we're gonna check out this product, tell you a little bit more about this neighborhood, and really show you why I think it's a great fit if you are looking to move to Conroe. Now, we're checking out Barton Creek Ranch today. That is the name of this actual neighborhood, and this is a one builder neighborhood, and that builder is who I said outside, Long Lake. Now, they are a privately owned company, and this is their largest floor plan, and so they've got much smaller products. We're gonna be checking out their big boy today, and right when you come in, you actually have kind of this it feels old school. It's almost like a formal sitting area. They have a desk set up here, but this is not necessarily a home office, and they've got this wall right here, but it connects over into a formal dining area. Now, if you were to flip around, they've got it set up with offices, and this is about a 2.5 car garage. They've got one floor plan with a 3-car option, but this 4,000 square foot 5-bedroom home that we're checking out has a 2-car garage with an extended bump out. So you're gonna have plenty of extra storage space for your stuff. Now, they offer a couple of different options. Not only do they have different lot sizes, like 45 and 55 foot lots, and different product sizes from 1,800 square feet all the way up to this big one at 4,000 square feet, but they're also going to have different design center selections. And so you're gonna be able to dirt build. So a lot of builders that we talk to right now aren't allowing you to dirt build. You just have to pick it. Here, what dirt build means is that you can actually pick from one of their 3 selected design center packages, and that's gonna cover everything from their floors to the paint color to the stain on the banisters and everything in between. And they've got professional designers that put together these packages, but if you contract on it before it's built, you can actually pick what goes into the home. And you can actually do some really cool upgrades as well. As you come over into the living room, a good example of that's gonna be these wood beams. If you wanted to upgrade to something like that, you're gonna be able to do that with this builder, and that's actually not too common. A lot of the other builders that we show you in that $300,000 price point, they're not gonna offer things like beams in their homes. They're just trying to get you a very affordable product and get it out the door to you. Other upgrades are gonna include this really cool cast stone, real gas fireplace. I mean, this thing's putting off some real heat. A lot of the builders these days, you've seen in our other videos, they're switching over to electric fireplaces, which, leave in the comments below. I'm curious, do you like those new electric fireplaces with the lights in them? They're a little bit more modern look, or are you like me, a little tried and true? You want the real deal. You want the gas fireplace. This is a big room. This is a big living room. Obviously, since it's their largest floor plan, you would expect that, but it's not tight at all. And it flows over here to the kitchen, but this kind of has like a more traditional feel to it. This is kind of the homes I grew up in. They'd have these island peninsulas with bar stools that connect over to the living room. You've got your kitchenette over here. So you saw the formal dining. This is probably more so where you would eat, or really you might just eat over here at these bar stools. This is a good example of some of the countertop selections that they have, as well as some of these, I guess, faux antiqued drawers. And so you've got this nice taupe color. You've got a 5-burner gas cooktop with stainless steel appliances. And then you've got this deep farmhouse sink. And I actually really do like how this opens up. If you can see over here, this would be just a great kitchen for hosting people. If you have a Super Bowl's coming up, you have a big Super Bowl party, plenty of counter space to prep food. You've got an island here too, which is even more counter space, which I really like. Pretty decent sized pantry to store all your stuff. They got their garbage in there. They've got 2 different product lines. We are in the Briarwood, but they also have the Lake Ridge. The Lake Ridge is their 45-foot product, and this is their 55-foot product, but both products are going to have the option. It was locked. for these nice covered patios. So this is gonna come standard on this floor plan and on many of their other floor plans. And this is actually a really good size. I don't know if you would necessarily need to extend it, but if you did want to extend it, what we see a lot of people do is they'll just do like an extended section of pavers. And it is beautiful out, guys. It is the end of January right now, and we had some rainy season, we had some cold weather, we had a freeze, but it is sunny and 71 degrees in January. One of the perks of living here in Texas. Even though everybody talks bad about how hot it is, which it is in the summer, I think the perk is that you can, go hang out outside and it feels like it's San Diego weather here in January. We're gonna check out our first bedroom. It's here on the first floor. This is a huge master bedroom, primary suite, whatever you wanna call it. And just look at all the space over here. And one thing that I like that we don't see in a ton of the other homes, I don't know why they have furniture blocking the way, but you actually have access to the back patio from here. I think that's nice. You've got nice 10-foot ceilings in here. They kind of kick up from 9 to 10 feet. They get a little bit higher, and then you actually have a pretty cool upgraded barn door here. I love the look of barn doors personally, functionality wise. I like a real door that closes up for like noise, but anyways, I think it gives it a nice distinct look. It's upgraded. And then this is a really spacious bathroom. Now, I will say you would want to fog this window. That is a huge window and right over the bathtub. So looks like that police officer over here could see you bathe, but you've got a nice soaking tub. You've got your shower, really good sized tiled walk-in shower. And then this dual vanity is massive. And I like how they mixed it up. You've got black countertops. You've got your little makeup area over here. Really good sized linen closet, surprisingly. And unfortunately, there's a lot of homes that don't offer these. I live in a 3,600 square foot home, and we moved in and we didn't even realize we didn't have a linen closet in our bathroom. It's actually, we had to add built-in cabinets. So it's nice to see that. And then this is a huge closet. I like that they have the built-in shoe rack over here, plenty of hanging space, 2 full rows on this side, 2 on this side, and then for your longer dresses. Now let's go check out those other bedrooms. Now, all the bedrooms are gonna be located on the second floor except for the master. But before I show you that, I do wanna show you down this hallway. This is gonna be your half bath. This is gonna be for your guests to use. You've got this cool extra storage over here, which I really like. It's not necessarily a coffee bar because it's not in the kitchen, but it's a good staging area because this is actually gonna be what connects through over to the garage. This is your laundry room. It's plumbed for gas or electric dryers, but you got built-ins up here, hanging space. You got your shoe rack for the kids. Stuff over here, or I guess you could put your shoes there, and then this would connect through over to the garage. So as we go this way, we're gonna head right back on upstairs. Now, this is actually gonna be one of the largest upstairs we've seen really anywhere in Houston, even in homes with larger square footages. And usually with 5-bedroom homes, you would expect to see at least 2 of the bedrooms on the first floor, but that's not the case here. So right when you come up to the top of the stairs, this is, once again, kind of reminds me of homes from growing up. I like their more traditional aspect in these homes, but you've got this elevated game room. So this is going to be really that secondary living space upstairs. This isn't one of those 2-story homes where you lose half of the upstairs because it overflows into the downstairs. This is really where you're capturing a lot of that square footage to get it all the way up to that 4,000 number. And just for reference, this isn't a small, dinky pool table. This is a full-size pool table, and there's plenty of space to actually play. It's not just staged. So you do have 3 windows over here, letting in a lot of natural light. The ceilings do kick up to 10 feet here in the middle. They're staging. I don't think this is how I would necessarily have it set up, so it doesn't do a great job of actually capturing what this space could be, because they're actually shrinking the space by putting these sofas not on the walls. You have a ton of extra space over here. So just know this is one of the bigger upstairs game rooms that I've seen. Now, what is really cool, as we head on down this way, the bedrooms are really, really good size. And so the first bedroom is gonna be over here up at the front of the home. They've got it set up as an office, doesn't really make sense to me, but you got a big window, bringing in natural light, that faces out to the front of the home, and then you actually have a good sized walk-in closet over here. So you got plenty of hanging space. And then what this does is this actually loops through and connects around over to the other bedroom. So you've got a Jack and Jill bathroom here with, let me kick that on. Wow, I'm hitting the lights all wrong. But anyways, you got a Jack and Jill bathroom, and as you come through here, this is gonna share and connect through over to this other bedroom. And then this bedroom's really good size as well. Another walk-in closet with plenty of hanging space. And then these are gonna be the 2 of the 4 bedrooms up here that are over on this side of the home. And then as you come back down this hallway, initially I thought this was going to be another bedroom up here, but it's not. This is actually another living space. This is a media room. So this is gonna be your bonus game room. You can tell because there's no closet in here. Now, I wanna stop here and show you, this is what I was talking about. So their design center has really good designers, and what they'll do is they'll come up with design packages. It allows them to do two things. It allows the builders to reduce the costs of building because they can buy these items in bulk. That's one of the things it does. It streamlines their process, so there's not a lot of different change orders. It makes it easier for you as a buyer because you're still getting to pick from these three. And honestly, if I were to pick one, I'd actually pick this one. I kind of like that this is coming back into style. I'm curious which one you would pick. Actually, Keith, show them. Which one would you pick? Leave that in the comments below. Everybody's had the white shakers for the past couple years. Is it out of style yet? I don't know. I'll leave that up to you. And then this is more of like a gray, still showing the wood grains. Personally, I kind of like this. This is coming in. I see this in those $1 million plus Toll Brothers homes. But you come in, you just pick your design center selections here. It makes it super easy, and it keeps them from having to do change orders if they're out of stock of certain materials, changing them back and forth. That can be a pain. But anyways, this is just an example of what it would look like to pick your finishes. But this room is a media room, and it's got these kind of upper dormer windows that you could cover up with a blackout curtain. I'm always looking at these rooms to see if you could fit a golf simulator in here, and this one would be pushing it. I don't know if you could. It doesn't end. We still have 2 more bedrooms up here to check out, and they're massive. So this one's really cool. This one actually has its own bathroom. So this is more of the upstairs ensuite. Go check that out. It's got plenty of space over there, and then you're gonna have a full walk-in closet, pretty similar to the last one that we saw with a lot of different hanging space, but it is nice. This is another bedroom, or and this is another bathroom that is gonna be able to be shared by the guests that come upstairs, but it is a full bath. You got storage here, which I will say in these big 4,000 square foot homes, you need good storage. You just do. This is a big family home. You're probably gonna have a lot of stuff. And last but not least, we're at bedroom number 5. None of these bedrooms are small. There's plenty of space. This is a full-size bed. And then one thing that a lot of homes have here that I've realized our clients from out of state don't really realize is we don't have basements here in Texas. So this is actually a walk-in attic. I don't know why they do the tiny doors here. I guess they want you to have some access, but not a ton. But a lot of times you'll open up those doors, that one's locked, and there will be plenty of decking. And we call those Texas basements, and it's where people are gonna store a lot of their stuff, you know, their skis, their winter clothes, whatever. They'll stash it in there, their Christmas decorations. And it's a nice place. It's not climate controlled, but it's dry enough where you're not gonna have any issues, and you can store a bunch of your junk in the attic. Now, I actually wanna take you through the neighborhood. I wanna show you what the neighborhood looks like because a lot of the homes here in this community have really good curb appeal. Some neighborhoods are gonna be really close to the street. The homes are gonna feel cramped, you're gonna have smaller driveways, but the setback on these lots is actually quite nice. And so as you cruise through the neighborhood, it's got a good pride of ownership, especially for as low as some of these prices are starting. And we're halfway through the development here. When it's all said and done, there's gonna be about 340 different homes. And so they've got a couple years left in development, but I will say this, they are selling these homes quickly. Just in the time that we're filming this, there are people in and out of these model homes, and the market's really been picking up lately. Our phones are ringing off of the hook. So if you are thinking about moving here, we do these videos just for you, so don't be shy. Call us, text us, email us. We are here to help days, nights, and weekends. Let us know. Now, that being said, 340 homes that are gonna be in this neighborhood. The tax rate we mentioned is one of the best parts. See, when you're buying a new construction home, there are a couple things that you can control and a couple things that you can't. But even when you pay off your mortgage, or even if you get a really low interest rate, eventually all of that goes away. You wanna know what doesn't go away? Taxes. For better or for worse, we actually don't have a state income tax here in Texas, which is great, but we have property taxes. That's how we pay for everything. That's how we have these great schools, this good infrastructure, and this beautiful community to live in. And you don't get those without property taxes. But the tax rate here is 2.67%. Now, if you're coming from other states, that might sound high, but once again, no state income tax. If you compare it locally to the neighborhood that I live in or to a lot of the other master plan communities, and what we typically see in these newer communities is that tax rate will come down over time. And especially if you get in at these prices and get these appraised values down low, you're gonna have pretty low taxes on homes here in this community. Now, I do wanna take you over to one amenity that they do have here in this community. This isn't one of those communities with a million different amenities, but their HOA is quite low. So their HOA is just over $700 annually. And here's the good news, folks. They actually plan on putting in a pool. Now, they haven't started construction on it just yet, but they are planning to do that, and they should deliver it here in the next 12 to 18 months, which is going to be a great thing for this community, especially in these hot Texas summers. summer days. You're gonna want a place for those kids to go cool off and just be able to walk back and forth from the community pool. Now let's go check out this other amenity that I'm excited to show you. So we had to come over here because I wanted to show you these amenities. And one of the amenities, and it seems simple, but it's actually not in a lot of communities, is what I'm walking on right here. They actually have neighborhood sidewalks and a trail system that runs all through this community, giving you a safe place to walk the dogs, push the kids in strollers, go for a jog, ride your bike without actually being in the streets. And another thing I want to point out is, look at how wide these streets are. So many neighborhoods, so many developers these days are cheaping out. They're giving you these tiny little streets where if you park a car in it, you can't get through. That's not the case here. These are massive streets. We were able to park on the side and not block anyone. But the amenity I wanted to show you is actually right behind me over here. And we're gonna have to get drone of it because it's a Texas-shaped fishing pond, which we haven't seen anywhere else. I thought this was really cool, but I'm gonna be pretty honest. From the side, it doesn't really look like Texas. And so I'm really curious when we get the drone up whether or not it's actually gonna look like Texas. I don't know, but I appreciated that. I wanted to show you guys this. It's a gorgeous 71-degree sunny day here in Texas, and this is what it's all about. You don't need these over-the-top amenities. You got a nice hiking trail, you got some pretty fountains and a pretty pond, and it's just a great day to be outside. So if you wanna know more about Barton Creek Ranch, reach out to us. Like we said, we do these videos just for you. But the main thing is, if you're wanting to know more about this area, I'm 5th generation Conroe, born and raised. Check out our vlog on Conroe. It's gonna tell you everything that you wanna know about the area, why it's growing so much, and really why I love living here so much. We help tons of clients just like you looking to move here to the Conroe area. So don't be shy. Just give us a call, shoot us a text, send us a quick email. That way we can help you make a smooth move right here to Conroe, Texas.